What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Ooh, wee. Oh man, this is the last Safe Bay City Show of 2025. You know how you guys know I got every show I got some breakthroughs for everyone on that end. Let's start it off like this. The Safe Space Daily Show. The Safe Space Daily Show. The Safe Space Daily Show. Freedom, warmth, and clarity. Guys, that's the freedom to be you. The warmth of non-judgment and the clarity to know exactly what you need. Now, on this last show of 2025, I was putting some notes together. You know, guys, sometimes I consider myself to be real raw, uncut, and individuals may not like it, and that's all right for them. Let me get this a little bit closer. Let me make sure that I know individuals may not like me, but I just made a last note in the book here. I was saying you have to learn. What I said? Oh yeah, learn to use the dislike. You got to be able to use that. Now there's a couple things we're gonna go through, and then we're gonna get out of here, guys. I'm not here to bring too much information and go above and go further than what needs to, because when the energy is out, then it's over with, guys. It's just like 2025. What they say, we out of here like last year, and we done with it. So what I was talking about, to learn to use the hate, learn to use the dislike, learn to use the discomfort. I don't even want to say discomfort. Just learn to use the dislike. Let's keep it there. Whether it's from family, friends, or strangers, you got to transmute that. Because, especially if you want to be great, do you think me saying the best counselor on the planet that ever existed, do you know how much hate that I get? I'm talking about from family, friends, and people who know me. But that's expected. If you're not ready for the greatness, then you will not. How do I want to say this? If you're not ready for the greatness, if you can't be disliked and still love you, that's why I've been speaking about this self-love. I mean, so much. And that's why I was talking with the children on Self-Love Saturday. That's why they need to know this. Because once you love self, that puts you in that position. So even if the whole planet dislikes you, you're good. You're actually great. Man, we got a few things that we're going to cover over. We will. And I want to let individuals know everything that I speak about here, I do my best to put it on YouTube. But everything that I speak on here is for your speak about here. I do my best to put it on YouTube. But everything that I speak on here is for your elevation. That up. I don't know, man. It's always some notifications be coming up during the show. But the thing is, what I want to say, guys, everybody on the whole planet is better than me. That's kind of how I move. Why? I'm gonna give you guys some secrets on this last. I already did before, but they say, Saylee, if it's a Saylee, get some secrets out. Why do I say everybody is better than me on the planet? Because that removes any ego. It removes any ego, and you have to move that, because that can be your own downfall. Now, this is why even for the place that I'm working at, I had to stop looking at the reviews. And I've said it before. I had to stop looking at the reviews. because it was getting to the ego. I'm like, dang, hold on, man. People even think that I'm saying, oh, the best that ever existed. That's ego. That's egotistical. Okay, that's cool, but it's still what it is. Now let me move forward. Don't let the praise get to you. That where you start downing people and you start feeling like you're better than everyone. No. But they say humble yourself. I'm not saying humble yourself in a way that won't let you acknowledge your greatness, but humble yourself so that you do not thrash or trample over individuals who may be inspired by what you got going on. Let's get into this real quickly. So we got the first asterisk, but we got be a person of your word. These are some super keys I'm giving out. Be a person of your word. Now, what does that mean? Doing what you say you're gonna do. For about 52 weeks, I've been coming at least every Monday, at least once a week. But that was something that I needed to do. It's not for anyone else. It's for me. So I need everyone that you're seeing this now or later. Please do things for you. When you're going into this next year, do things for you. Being a person of your word for somebody else. How an individual's gonna look at me. I don't care how nobody's looking at me. I think I just shared with just telling my brother on WhatsApp we was contacting. I'm like, man, I'm working on building super children right now. Imagine children growing up loving self. Things that are not taught in school. Man, I hope that you guys are ready for what's gonna happen in this world. I hope you're ready. Okay, let's get to this question. Okay, what can you do to accomplish that? Okay. Well, first, now I'm giving you guys some of the how. First, let's say you're gonna eat a healthy meal. Let's say one thing. Let's say I'm gonna eat an apple a day. I'm not telling you to do this. So let's say you're gonna eat one every other day. Now it's like, hold on. I haven't had an apple today, and you sticking to it. That's how even wealth is built too. Sticking to the program. Man, I'm gonna invest in this stock. When I take a pay, I'm gonna make sure I put $100 or $10 to the side. That's just like that, being a person of your word and sticking to it. What I'm saying is find something easy. Let me give you guys something just a little bit, easier. Cause let's say if you don't even have no money. I'm gonna say it like that. Let's say you don't have a phone or you can at least, you got access to a mirror. I'm sure everyone got access to a mirror. Or all these cars rolling around, you got a reflection, something. You can at least see yourself, even if you go into a lake, in a puddle or a river, wherever. So the thing is, you're going to tell yourself every day, like, you know what? I love me. I really appreciate you. You giving it another chance. You're really showing yourself. You're showing up, actually. I like you, sir. I like you, ma'am. I know the whole world maybe abandoned you. Shout out to everybody coming in. But you are in control of what you can tell yourself. So now if you got a lake or a mirror, a phone, a camera, anything like that, you could be homeless right now, walking past a car. They got the mirrors. You ain't got to be looking like you about to break into it. Just, you know what? Let me take about 20 seconds, look into this mirror and tell myself, hey man, I really appreciate you showing up. I really love you. And I need anyone else to say anything about that. So that's the first asterisk, guys. We got a few more things, and then we're gonna move forward. We're not gonna keep this long because it's not needed. I don't need no 8-hour lecture. I don't need no 6-hour. We don't need that anymore. Time is of the essence. So look, if we got the second asterisk. So I have choosing you shows how much you even like yourself. You gotta choose you. Guys, it's just like this other side of TikTok on here. I know they talking about other things. I'm not concerned with that. Choosing you. Choosing your happiness. It's just like what I was saying, choosing the self-love. Choosing your own, let's say, joy. Whatever that may mean for you. Remember, there's no two people that are the same. So you gotta look at it. There's certain things that choosing you may mean staying away from toxic individuals or staying away from individuals who make you feel bad. That can be choosing you. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna be involved with no type of dysfunction. Today, this week, this month, this quarter, this year. This week. Even how you bringing in 2026. Don't wait for the new year to come and then you start doing things. Make the decision now. So now let's look at that. So choosing you is how you show yourself that you love you. So self-love doesn't mean disliking someone else. If you're loving what you have doing or what you're doing, it don't have anything to do with anyone else. That's why it's called self-love. Self-love is only dealing with you. I posted a video, you guys can go on the page where the lady was talking about boundaries. Self-love is boundaries. Nobody can't just come in and just ask me for... And guys, another thing too, you gotta learn to say no. You have to. Hopefully you do that in this year. Maybe you finalize. I don't care who it is, who comes to you. But that's why I even like saying no sometimes, because it shows how somebody really feels about me. If I say no to you, then you feel like you don't ever want to talk to me again. Oh, it was meant for you then. You needed to hear that. And I was speaking with a client, and there were certain people in her life she couldn't say no to. You feel obligated, like you gotta say yes, or you gotta just agree to what somebody else says, especially in family too. No, so you're actually doing something that hurts you to please someone else. That ain't self-love. Get all of that away from me for the rest of this life. And I hope it does challenge you. I hope it does challenge everyone on this end. I hope it does challenge everyone, because it's very, very important. You need to challenge yourself. She look like Jenny. Shout out if you on that end. Shout out to you, like Jenny. Shout out to everyone on that part. Shout out to everyone coming in, blessing the chat with the comments on that. Please, it's all love. It's always love. And if it's not, I get away quickly. So now what we were just talking about. So choosing you. What I was saying there, be the example. That's another thing. So we're going through this. So being the example. That's how you set boundaries too. Sometimes you got to be the example for individuals. How you want folks to treat you.
It's 5:15.
Confirmation 5:15. Yeah, we on the west. Kick it out west. So look, if I'm loving myself so much, no one can just come around me, just do anything they please. Or if, let's say they do, it's gonna get shut down because I ain't gonna be around too much longer. I'm not gonna be around too much longer. It's not gonna happen. Let's say somebody coming around. Let's say and they bring in toxicity, or they bring in drama. I remember going to a park the other day. The frequency that I carry, it reverberates, if that's the right word, or whatever, it carries out. So there's dysfunction don't even happen around me. When I walk into certain areas, it kind of cures the area. If you guys remember in that X-Men, remember that young boy? I forgot which one it was, but the young boy, he was the cure. People got close. He was the cure. Now I'm not gonna go too deep in about being a mutant and being regular on that. That's for another conversation. But the thing is, I want you to know is how the area that you create for yourself, how you treat yourself, others will most likely treat you that way. I be hoping and praying somebody come with some kind of dysfunction or something around me so I can let them know that's unacceptable right here. And then now they know. And guys, you gotta please speak up. You may have people around you and they don't know. Not everyone doesn't know. Even in this information age, that don't mean anything. Oh, we in the information age, Mr. Saylee, everyone should know that. No. I just made a post. Some people can't see and some people can't hear. I'm not talking about visually and auditorily. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if you see a quote that says love self and you hear somebody says love self, they can't see that or hear that. It doesn't register. That's what I mean by that. Oh yeah, okay. Let's get into this next one because I really want to break this down. We're not going to go too far in, but I need individuals to know this. Why I call myself the best counselor that ever existed. Is it because I've dealt with individuals 18 to 85 and helped them along their way? No. It's not that. Sometimes speaking with children, is it on that end? No. The self-love is a key part of that. It's a very key part of that. Because I'm so real with myself, it would be very difficult for individuals to lie to my person. They can try it, but with someone who's so real with themselves, you understand when individuals not being truthful. You carry a frequency so high, a vibration so high. I see lies from down the street. And so if individuals are like that, shout out to everyone coming in. Yeah, girl, get into a fight. Can you please say? Now you saying to support. Now see guys on the real with fights on that end. Now, if we were moving in a mode of self-love, will we actually get into a fight? Now I need for me to even choose a side, I gotta know what's going on, and you gotta be real with me. You know about Jenna on that side, about her fight. Whether you seen this later or not, yeah. I have to understand what's going on before I choose who was in the right or who was in the wrong. That's why I handle these things for countries, guys. As a diplomat, I'm not the negotiator. Ease wars between two countries. I see my future. I seen my past, my present. Now let's look. We're gonna lay everything down on the table. You guys may end up being friends at the end. But that's why I call myself the best counselor that ever existed. Because I'm seeing everyone's side. There may not be even a right or wrong. Because there's some individuals they're making they're performing and acting in a certain way. They feel they're right. And if somebody who disagrees, they feel they're wrong and that they're right. Where I come in, why I'm the best counselor and what ever existed, because I have the ability to look at it from both views and then apply some knowledge into that situation. If you're able to see things from two people's views, individuals that are getting into a fight, that's why as a counselor, I'm the one to tell you if you should still be friends with that individual, if you should still be in that relationship with that person, or even if you should still be in that country, that city, or that area, that town. This ain't no a kumbaya situation. Oh, everyone should be all good. No, some people don't even need to be around you. And I know some people don't want to deal with those difficulties. It's all right. It's all right. But see, that's why I'm the one that comes in. People say, Mr. Saylee, you don't have any children. How do you know how to deal with children? Do you think because people have children that they know parenting? No, sorry. I'm sorry if that was the criteria that you guys believe parenting was. Hold on one second. Having children qualifies you to be a parent. I'm sorry if you believe that. I'm sorry if you do. But that is not true. You got some individuals that don't need to be parents. And they are parents. And you got some individuals that they're in relationships or they're in certain friendships. They don't need to be you need to be by yourself, man. Now, I'm not saying this for everyone, no. But I'm giving you guys a breakdown on why I'm the best counselor that ever existed. Now, have individuals probably come before and they said the same thing? Probably so. Shout out to all of them too. Shout out to all of them that are doing well. But I done figured it out. Because I went within. I need everyone right now. You got to make sure that you're going within. That's where the keys are. It's to say, how do I even go within? Well, first, you got to be quiet. Got to be very, very quiet. Sit with yourself. You don't need any action, no music or no, just in silence. To really understand who you are. Maybe your likes and dislikes. Because to go within, you gotta know you. You gotta get away from all the distractions. And this is everybody on the planet. This ain't just no small group. No, this is everybody on the planet. Now, I had just recently come from Ghana. Shout out to my people. I was out there. Most of the people out there, and I'm going to say it like that, if they don't like it, that's cool with them. They in survival mode. So if you're wondering and thinking about how I'm going to eat the next day, you may not value, going in, I got to find my peace, my freedom. You worrying about eating. You in survival mode. Okay. You got to move past that level. get some security. Some human, what I want to call it, not human security, but put yourself in a position where you're not worrying about where your next meal is coming from. Now you may have to make some business moves. Get into a situation that's going to be able to help and provide for you that maybe you've never even done them before. I hope 2026, or even before you go in, I hope it allows you guys to bring out a side of you that you've never seen. Because if you want something you've never had in your life, you're gonna have to do some of the things that you've never done. So yeah, guys, that's a small portion of why I am the best counselor that ever existed. Now let's get into this. A few things. There's a few things I want to get into. Now, what I said right here, the 2026 in the beginning. I know some individuals, they're not into numerology and all of that. That's all right. But everyone was saying, a lot of people have said, ooh, 2025 was the worst, or it was bad, it was all this. I think that's the ninth cycle, people were saying. But now you're about to step into this new beginning. 2026. What they say, 2, 4, 6, 10, 1. So you got to look at this time to really get your real reset. Start some things, do some things, go into it like you've never gone into any year before. I hear everyone talking about the New Year's resolution. Ooh, what I'm gonna do this year. Well, first, don't bring in the old stuff. I'm talking about for your whole life. Not even just the last. What are you not gonna take in from this year? What you're not gonna take in from your whole life history into next year? Can you leave some baggages down back? Can you just put them down and not pick them back up? That's a key thing. That's the key thing for you guys. Hold on 1 second. Have that real fresh start. I'm reading through some notes, guys. I am reading through some notes. I write a few notes in because this is very, very important. And let me share this really quickly because for myself, what am I gonna do for 2026? Give 100% to myself. I lived a life giving 100% to others, and I seen it didn't work. Well, I ain't gonna say it didn't work. It provided joy and happiness for others who were around me, but they didn't appreciate it. So now let me pull some of that energy back, give it all to me, and see how individuals take it now. Hey man, Mr. Saylee, you're not gonna be friendly anymore. You're not gonna give to others anymore. Me giving to myself is actually giving a a bunch to others really right now. Cause where you at? Oh, yeah, back in LA, cuz handling business. You know, you talk about a trip. I wasn't even there's a couple things that I want to even speak on even about that. We going far probably next year. We going far next year. We back in LA handling business. Cause shout out to you. I'm glad that you made it safely to where you were supposed to go and back in the Ville as well too. Hope you and the hubby are doing well. You got to keep me updated. You know I want to be involved. I want to be at that at that wedding, man. Come on. You gotta have me. Just have me involved. I ain't gonna go too far on that. Just have me involved. I want to be involved. I really appreciate you guys. We got history now. We done seen each other in other countries. Some people that never have that. They'll never have that. But let me go in further.
It's 5:30.
That's just 30 minutes in. Let me go in further. I want to say why the 100% to self versus Maybe only 50%. I need to. This is something powerful, really, right now. Do you know even that giving 100% to yourself, it actually helps the world? I was talking about this too with some other individuals. It's like, you know, the golden rule where they say, "Do unto others how you want done unto you." No, 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 no. We're gonna bring in something else. Maybe someone has talked about it before. Do unto yourself how you want others to do to you. So you set that barrier of let's say of acceptance, of love, of joy, because people know how to come. They know how to treat you. They know how to handle you. Gotta handle me with care. You know when they put on that package, handle with care. I know sometimes they don't do that, but you gotta broadcast. I'm not talking only speaking, but how you're being. That you should be handled with care. That you should be handled with dignity. That you should be handled with grace. And sometimes your parents won't know that. You think, oh man, my parents, they supposed to just know these things. No, 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 no. Sometimes saying no to individuals being around you will let individuals know too. You can't just come around me doing whatever you want. It's not gonna happen. And I don't care who doesn't like it. Hold on with it. I'm reading something. Hold on, guys. That's the guys. My mom been saying I've been having chicken scratch since elementary, so it hasn't changed, but it's all right. Okay, so now what I was talking about too with that freedom, so it's doing what you want when you want. That's something so huge. I hate that I had to add this in, but I will add this in. Guys, with no harm. That's the real freedom. We ain't not talking about doing what you want when you want with no harm to yourself or others. That's the freedom. All of these emotional lists, I don't went across them. I got the best one. It's on my page. I got the best one. Your whole life is on there. I know you might think, oh no, Mr. Taylor, my life is more complex than that. No, your whole life is on there. It's there. Now at the top, it's freedom. But Mr. Taylor, how do I actually become free? How can I do what I want when I want? Without harming others. You gotta see this is all the knowledge of self. What they say, this is scripture. Now I'm not gonna go too much scripture, but there's so much truth there. It says, "Seek ye first, and then all things should be added unto you." I'm not making this stuff up. So if you don't know you, how you expect to even understand any kind of freedom or kingdom or goodness but you don't even know you? Oh man. Okay. Oh, you still playing around. Oh, okay. I see it then. And guys, remember, I need everyone to realize this, whether you're seeing this now or later. People aren't like you. Don't expect anyone to be like you. Just express who you are. Hold on, we ain't taking no break now. We're almost out of here. Just express who you are. And then if the whole world doesn't respond to it, then hey, that's all right. You got to be okay with that. You got to be truthfully and wholeheartedly appreciative of who you are, not how the world is. I don't care if they don't respond to me. Now, all of this is going to take work. It's just like me becoming the best counselor that ever existed. Do you guys think this came overnight? No. I was working unceasingly for this because I wanted it. I wanted it, I needed it, and I got it. And it's going to keep coming for the rest of this life. So now look, hold on, what we got here? Oh yes. Oh yes. So I was just saying. So now, what I was just saying too, guys, everyone's brain is wired differently. What I was saying. In a certain way. Remember what I was talking about? Certain individuals cannot receive information, they cannot hear it or see it. Remember, everyone is wired differently. So, if we're all wired differently, don't be trying to understand how all these other people are wired. Understand how you're wired, and then maybe if you want to be wired that way, maybe you've been living a certain life like someone else, and you don't even like that individual. You don't even like to be like Mr. Saylee. I wish I was more kind. I don't know what's been going on. It's been a lot of sirens, man. You know, hey man, it's the last show of 2025. It has to come with a lot of alerts. It has to come with a lot of alerts. So the thing is, I need individuals to get this before we get out of here. Your brain is wired differently. You gotta learn you. I know in this social media era, everyone is focused on what somebody else is doing. I may not be the only one telling you to go within. I hope you watching others and they telling you to find out more about you. I hope that you are, you know, because that's the key. That's where the real treasure is. If you're not in a position to silence the noise, sirens or whatever the noise of outside, I'm gonna say it like this: you'll never learn you. I gotta give you the real. That's the one thing. That's what the freedom, warmth, and clarity. Mr. Saylee gonna give you the real. And that's how it's gonna happen for the rest of life. Individuals may not like how I do things, but that is none of my concern. I gotta care about how I'm doing things. That's what I need you guys to learn. Start being concerned about how you're doing things and not how somebody else is viewing how you're doing things. That is key. That is key. You can start now. Start today. You don't have to wait for the new year. Start today. So we got a few more things, then we'll get out of here. And guys, this will be on YouTube as well too. So guys, there is I'm always giving more than enough. Hold on. And guys, if you ever want some kind of information from Mrs. Saylee, I got tons and tons of things online and on here, YouTube, wherever. Cause listen, I know this is the last show of 2025. I'm not saying, oh man, I won't ever do the Safe Space Saylee show again. I won't do these things again. No. That's not what I'm saying. But if you ever get to a point, you're like, dang, hold on, where did Mr. Saylee go? I didn't see. He's not dropping any new content. There's a lot of people that I watch. They're not dropping any new content. The last content was from the 90s. And I'm still watching them because it was a powerful situation. So, what did I put here? Okay. So when I was saying brains are wiring differently, there's two things I have here. Finding out what you like. And remembering that you can change. No matter how old you are. I've seen 80-year-olds as clients. They've changed. So if you younger than that, or even older than that, you can still change, but you gotta really, really want it. I know some people don't want to change. That's why they're gonna keep playing around with themselves. Hey, what's happening, my boy P? My boy P, Petro Vibes in the building. Shout out to Petro Vibes. You know, working on that. Hey man, I already realized I put out the confidence module, man, and I told you already. The confidence module It's been out, and it will be out. There's a lot of things that are going on, but I need individuals to realize this, that the last statement that I have in here before I get up out of here is you can win. That is it. Whether you in elementary, middle school, high school, college, grad school, elder, or you've never been to school. You dropped out, it doesn't matter. You can still win. Just be a person of your word. Continue to love self. And even if Mr. Saylee is never live or he's never gave any new content, you guys got more than enough stuff. I left every stone. I left everything out. I put my heart and my soul into everything that I do, whether it's music, whether it's these lives or any type of things that I do. So we're about to get up out of here, guys. I really appreciate everyone. I hope that you guys have reviewed your 2025 and make 2026 better. You're in a position. See, the thing is, I'm putting individuals in a position of power. That's what it's for. Not in a position of weakness, in a position of power. And I know everyone won't get it. That's all right. I ain't here for everyone to get it. Let the individuals who are ready, let them get it. So we're about to get up out of here, guys. The Safe Space Saylee Show. The Safe Space Saylee Show. The Safe Space Saylee Show. Freedom, warmth, and clarity. Guys, that's the freedom to be you. The warmth of non-judgment. And the clarity to know exactly what you need. I really appreciate you guys. 2025 was a powerful one. Let's make 2026 more powerful. All right, guys. Peace out. We out here like last year.